Hey everyone, weather today, two major storms set to impact the U.S. Two big storms are set to hit the United States over the next 7 days, bringing widespread impacts, including significant severe weather, heavy snowfall in parts of the country, high wind gusts for much of the nation, the threat of flooding. In today's forecast, we'll break down everything you need to know about the weather expected to impact the U.S. over the next 7 to 10 days. Current weather overview. One of these storms is already forming today over the Four Corners region. This system is expected to bring snowfall, some severe weather, and the potential for isolated flooding from the southern plains through the southeast. Rare March snowfall is anticipated in parts of southwestern Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle, with a few inches of accumulation expected in some areas. Along the East Coast, things are quiet for now, but that will likely change by the weekend or the tail end of next week. Over on the West Coast, conditions remain relatively calm, but a significant storm is expected to develop by midweek. General weather pattern, one of the biggest storms of the year is shaping up, so let's take a closer look at the jet stream pattern over the next few days. This weekend, a storm system will move through the southern plains with a southwest to northeast jet stream pattern. This setup will supply moisture but won't create much instability. As a result, this storm will mainly affect the southern plains and southeast from today through Monday. Tuesday will likely be the quietest day of the week. The polar jet stream will remain to the north, keeping Arctic air locked up in Canada and sparing most of the U.S. from extreme cold. The subtropical jet stream will remain active over the southern plains and Pacific Ocean, where future storm systems will likely originate. Wednesday, a storm system will eject over the Rockies and into the southern plains. There's a low-end risk for severe weather across parts of the Mississippi River Valley and southern plains. However, this system is expected to remain relatively weak Thursday and Friday. This is when things start to ramp up. A massive storm system will begin developing over the West Coast on Thursday and move over the Rockies by Friday. This system will combine warm and cold air, leading to a powerful storm across the Great Plains, Midwest, and East Coast from Friday through Sunday, possibly lingering into the following week. Severe weather and snowfall risks. This storm is expected to be negatively tilted, which could significantly enhance its strength. If this forecast holds, a surge of moisture from both the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico could extend as far north as the Midwest. Severe weather, a large area of severe weather is possible on Friday and Saturday from the Midwest and Ohio Valley to the lower Mississippi River Valley. Tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail could all be in play. Snowfall, the storm will bring a mix of rain and snow across the central and northern U.S. Heavy snowfall is likely across the upper Midwest and Rockies, with the potential for significant accumulations. Flooding, the Climate Prediction Center has already issued a high risk for heavy precipitation in the southeast next weekend. This is concerning because many areas are still recovering from the impacts of Hurricane Helen. Several inches of rainfall are possible, which could lead to flash flooding and river flooding. Long-term outlook. The storm system is expected to deepen by Saturday and Sunday. The GFS model shows a significant dip in the jet stream and multiple troughs forming off this disturbance, which could extend the period of heavy rainfall and severe weather across the East Coast and Ohio Valley. By the following week, this system should begin moving out. But March is shaping up to be very active. Multiple severe weather events are likely throughout the rest of the month. Storm this weekend. Before the bigger storm arrives later next week, we have a smaller storm to contend with this weekend. A marginal risk for severe weather is in place today from North Texas to the Gulf Coast. Expect damaging winds and large hail with a conditional tornado threat from East Texas through Louisiana and into the Florida Panhandle. While this isn't expected to be a major event, any severe storms that develop could still be dangerous. Key takeaways. Two significant storm systems are coming over the next 7 to 10 days. Expect a period of severe weather starting Wednesday, with a bigger storm developing by Friday. Heavy snowfall is possible across the West and upper Midwest. Strong winds could lead to power outages and structural damage. Flooding is a significant threat, especially in the Southeast and along the East Coast. Stay safe and stay informed. This is a developing situation, so stay tuned for updates throughout the week. As we head into Sunday, there's another risk mainly across northern Florida and southern Georgia, where some damaging winds, hail, and an isolated tornado will be possible. This risk will mainly be during the late morning into the afternoon hours. Southern Plains snow and rain forecast throughout the day today. We are anticipating a mix of rain and snow in the Southern Plains. There will be some accumulation, but mainly in the Texas Panhandle and parts of western and central Oklahoma. However, most areas are not expected to see accumulation due to temperatures being above freezing. As we go into tonight, that snow will shift a bit further south, while showers and thunderstorms continue to push further east. There will be some cold air behind this system as we go into Sunday, with many areas in the Southern Plains seeing temperatures in the 40s and 50s. Total snowfall accumulation, in terms of total snowfall accumulation, the majority will be in the far northern Texas Panhandle, where some locations could see as much as 5 to 7 inches of snow. However, the further east and south you go, the less accumulation you'll see due to above freezing temperatures. Oklahoma City, no expected accumulation. North Texas, no expected accumulation. There could be some snowflakes, but nothing significant in terms of accumulation. Overall, only a small area is expected to pick up meaningful and impactful snow accumulation. Tornado risk today and Sunday. Today's tornado risk will be mostly late afternoon into early evening. We'll mainly be watching a small area from southeast Texas into southern Louisiana and Mississippi, where an isolated tornado or two is possible as we go into Sunday. There will be a low conditional tornado risk across Florida and possibly into extreme southern Georgia. However, it's a relatively low risk in these areas. Deep south showers and thunderstorms. Throughout the day today, showers and thunderstorms will continue across the deep south. A couple of storms in Louisiana during the early afternoon could be severe, but they are expected to be elevated, meaning hail is a bigger concern than tornadoes. This afternoon, showers and storms will continue to pop up along the Gulf Coast. By the evening hours, these storms will push east. By tomorrow morning, showers and thunderstorms will develop across Florida and Georgia. Most of these storms will bring hail and wind, with a very low tornado risk tomorrow as well. The main tornado threat tomorrow will be during the mid to late morning into the early afternoon. However, the train of showers and thunderstorms will keep going in northern Florida into Sunday evening, which could create the potential for localized flooding around Tallahassee and Jacksonville. In addition to hail and wind, there's still a low-end tornado risk through Sunday night. Early next week, more storm systems coming. Once this storm system clears out by Monday afternoon, more storm systems are expected as we head into the work week. Monday and Tuesday, an Alberta clipper will move into the upper Midwest, bringing colder weather to the northern plains and Midwest. Wednesday, a storm system will move across the southern plains. It's expected to be weak, producing only a few showers and thunderstorms. A low-end risk for severe weather is possible. Wednesday, West Coast, a significant storm system will hit the West Coast, bringing heavy snowfall to higher elevations and heavy rain along the coast, with 1 to 3 inches of rainfall expected. Flooding could become an issue. Late week storm, bigger problems ahead. The biggest problems may arrive as we go into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We are anticipating an intensifying trough over the Rockies, which could bring heavy snowfall, severe weather, widespread high wind gusts. This could also lead to flooding rainfall and severe weather even as far east as the East Coast over the weekend. On Friday, the expectation is for snowfall on the west and north side of the trough, mainly from the central and northern plains into the Rockies. Severe weather could also begin Friday, but the exact location remains uncertain. GFS model suggests the threat will be further east and north, as far north as the Midwest. However, getting sufficient moisture from the Gulf could be challenging this early in the season. European model, they positions the low pressure system further west and south, which would shift the severe weather and winter storm potential. The pressure difference between models, 985 millibars versus 969 megabytes, reflects this uncertainty. By Saturday, the storm system will slowly move northeast, producing more snow and high winds in the Midwest. The GFS model also indicates the potential for significant severe weather from the Ohio Valley into the Deep South, along with flooding rainfall. I'll be back tomorrow with a new update. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. See you